Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video, I'll show you how to create like a menu on top here using the React router. So React router, it basically allows us to navigate to different page without reloading the page. So say in this case, when I try to click on the about page, this is the information that you can see. And we will try to create all of this, the background, and also try to basically using the React router. And when I go back here, you can see that there's like a loading icon. So this indicates that it's now trying to load the page, and we fix the data from the API. And once it's done, it tries to disappear that. And not only that, in this video, we have the dark theme. So right here, you can see that this is by default, it indicates this is the light themes. And when I try to turn it on, this will then try to convert or try to background from white to black or try to dark. And also the COVID-19 live state, the text here, it try to change that to the other color as well. And not only that, when I scroll down, you can see that this right here, it also changed from the light to dark. So now we try to turn it off again. Then you can see that this is what it looked like. And we have the basically like the logo, the map logo. So when I click on the about, it try to go to the about page, and when I try to click on this to go to the home page. So this is what we're going to build in this tutorial, and stay tuned what I'm going to show you for the rest of the video. Alright, so first of all, we're going to create a menu or the header for this app. So to create the menu or try to navigate to different routes on this website, we need to install a library called React Router DOMs, which is, you can see right here. And you can see how popular it is. So now let's just install this library, and I'm going to also show you how to create that. So now let me try to terminate this and install. Alright, so it's been installed. Now let's just start this again. Alright, so it's running right now, and we're going to basically use the browser router, route, and also link inside the React application here. So to do that, first I need to go to the app, and what I'm going to do, I need to refactor some of the code here. So what I'm going to do, I need to create a new folder called pages. So basically, I need to create or move the file here into this pages. So inside here, I can just do like home.js, which is the home page. And I also create the about page. So it's going to look something like this. And also what I can do right now, I need to move the code from here, from this page to this page. Okay, so I can just basically copy everything from app.js to this home.js, and I need to change this to home, and also on top here as well. So this will be the home page, and right here we no longer need most of the code here. So I delete this, and we will need to use the return. Just keep it there. So here, and most of the stuff here is no longer in use. This one as well. Okay, so keep it as simple as it is. And what I need to do right now, I just need to import the home page from, which is inside the page home, and I need to import the about page as well, pages about. So inside here, to call that page, I can just do like this. So home and about. So for now, I just call one first, which is home. And let's just have a quick look here. Alright, so as you can see, it seems to work fine right here now. And what I need to do, I need to create another one which is for the about. So I can just So you can see that the about page is quite simple. I just need to output the text about, and right here I just import the about page. And now let's just have a quick look here to see if it's actually showing. Alright, so we can see that it's actually showing right here, the about page, and this means that it's worked fine. So right now the next step is that I need to basically not just calling these two, because otherwise you can see that when I try to load this page, it calls those two pages, which is something that I don't want. I need to navigate to something else. So right now I need to create like a header. So right here I'm going to create a new file called outside of the pages folder. I call this file as nav, or refer to navigation. Again, for navigation.nav.js, it's very simple as in here. And to do all this one here, just do the same thing from nav. And also I just want to show you that the about page should be on top, because we can see that otherwise we need to scroll to the bottom of the page, and with all the code like more than 200. So let now just keep it on top first, and this is the nav, which is you can see right here. Okay, so we have the navigation and also the about page. So we will try to customize this into like a menu look. So I need to find the CSS file. We will try to, so app.css. So we no longer use most of this, just delete this. So just keep the text align center, and now we're going to write some code here. Okay, so this is the menu, and now let's just import it into the navigation. So import app.css, and now let's just have a quick look here. We need to also change this to from div to navigation, to nav. So this is the one we're referring to using this for the whole application, and this is the nav. So here you can see that we have this one here, basically indicate this is the menu. And now let me just try to add some more items right here. Alright, so now I have the logo, and also with this list. So basically we have the about page, even though we don't have the test page, but I just want to also show you how to basically write some CSS code here. So here you can see that we have the about and also the test page, and this is the logo. So now we have this done, but as you can see, this is another list. I want to basically customize this to disable the dot here. So now let's just do it inside the app.css. Okay, so now I have wrote this. You can see that the list style here equal to none. Basically we just try to disable the dot symbol. So I need to just use this, because inside the nav here we're going to call that class. So class name equal the nav link. Alright, so now this is what it looked like, and you can see that the code here, I have the space around, and that's why it's showing like there's like a space between this, and also with the line the center, and also the list style equal to none. But the thing is that I just want to remove one, which is the text, just to show you that we no longer need that one. And here you see that if I use the space around, you can see the about page. It's not looking that good. It's supposed to be around here. So now let me try to change the code here from space around to flex n, as you can see here, and it's going to show right here. So this is looking better now. Okay, so the next step I need to do, I need to import the React Router DOM. So import browser router as router, and I need to also use the switch and route from React Router DOM. So for this one here, the browser router, we can actually use this inside here, but the thing is that we can just use this as router, meaning that we try to rename this and we can just use this straight away. So it's looking better basically. And now let me try to use this to be able to link to or navigate to the about page. So this would be here, the router, and then the route. Okay, so now I can just use the route equal to path. So this is the home page, and I need to have the component equal to, this is the home page. So I can just use like that. And again for this one, path equal to the about, and then component equal to about. So we can get rid of this for now. Alright, so now let me try to go to the about page, and you can see right here, which is the about. But you can see that right here we can see the about page, and you can see whatever that we have right here, slash indicate the home, but then it also, when we try to go to the about page, it also show us the home page as well. And the reason is that because we are not using the switch. So the switch, what it does is that we try to say if we're going to go to the first page, the home page, then it won't go to the second one. It means that we can just go to one page at a time. But for this one right here, without the switch, it's going to see whether this is the home page, and whatever that is after this home page, it's going to show everything. So in this case, say if I have like 10 pages, then it's going to show me all of those 10 pages in this. So that's not how it works. And we need to basically use the switch again, wrap around these routes. And now let's just try it again. Okay, so here we have inside the home page, in the about page, still it doesn't work. So one way that we can do, we can just try to put whatever that is more specific link up on top here. So say if I'm going to go to the about page, it will try to loop this and it won't go to the second one. So now let's just try. Okay, so here it is, the about page. You can see that this is the result and this is the home page. So I'm going to show everything here, but that's how it's gonna work. There's like an official solution to that. So the other solution, which is using the keyword exact. So what it means right here is that, say if we're going to go to this slash or the home page, then it's going to go to this exact page. It's not going to go to the other one. So this is how it works. And also this path, whatever the path that is, so we can just keep it like as it is. So now let me try to go. So here this is the home page, and now let me try to go to the about page, and you can now see that it tried to navigate to the about page. So this is how it works. And now let me go back again to the home page. So that how React Router DOM works, and it's quite useful. We just need to have like a few lines of code, just import this and then try to call each page, and it's route to the home page, the about page, and there can be more pages down here. Okay, so now we have this setup. For now, the navigation right here, you can see that we cannot click on this one to navigate to different pages. So we can try to import again. This time we're going to use the link from React Router DOM. So for the link we're using right here, and then this one here as well, link, paste it right there. So here we can have the 2 indicate that the direction that we're gonna go, and this is the home. When we click on the logo, it will try to go to the home page. And right here, this is the about, which is last about, to go to the about page. So now let's see on the website. About, it navigates to the about page. When I click on the logo, it navigates back to the home page. But the thing is that right here you can see it is like basically like a link, the a tag link. I want to convert this into or change the color as well. So you can see that there's like an underline and also that the color is blue. So now let's just change that. So instead of try to change or update it right here, I can just use the, so this is the JSX style. The style here should be the color equal to white, and the text decoration equal to none. So basically we don't want to have the underline. So copy this and place it right here. These two are the same. Now let's just have a quick look again. So here we go. When we hover on that, there's no underline, the same as this one. When I try to click on that, again, here it is, the about page. Okay, so the next step, we have done the menu, and next one. So let me try to update the about page rather than just like showing the text about. So see you guys in a minute. Alright, so now I have typed out all this. You can basically see that I have the style here with the height of the 100. This indicates the viewpoint. So basically mean that if the screen is 100%, then we can just use like 100 viewpoint. It depends on whether you are using on different screen sizes. Can be mobile phone or can be like computer, stuff like that. And then here's the text align, it's center, and the background color right now is the white color. Okay, so here we also have the header text, the H2, the about, and then this is the link to the coffee. So in case you want to buy a coffee for me, which is the buy me coffee at coffee.com. If you want to support me, then you can basically support me by doing that. And just know that I don't drink coffee. I can't drink tea, by the way. So alright, so next step here is the body. So I have the styling here. So the padding is 20 pixel, and then this is the background. I just put it as gray, color white, and margin 20 pixel, also with the border radius as well. And inside that we have the who built this website and stuff like that, all of this information and how to connect me. Also this is my YouTube channel as well. So now let's just have a quick look on the website to see how it looks. Okay, so this is what it looked like right now. So when you try to click on buy me a coffee, it will try to link to this page. And also right here, this have the all the border radius and also the background color, and also this information that how to connect me. You can, this is my LinkedIn, and also this is linked to my YouTube channel. So one thing that you can see right now is that when right here, the word here, you can see that it's not clear. We need to change this to something else. So now let me go back to the app.css and just type some code. Alright, so here it is inside the CSS app.css. I have the color, the text decoration equal to underline. By default there's no underline, it just shows like blue text. Okay, so we have the about page, and whatever the a tag here, it's going to grab this right here as I import it right here. So now when we go back, you can see that it now changed to the white and also the underline as well. So that's how it looked like right here. So we have done the about page. So now let's just go back again to the home page, and what I need to do right now, so you can see that when we try to go back to the home page, it's stuck for a while because it tried to fetch the data from the database or from the API. So what we can do right now, we can just try to implement the loading icon to see that this is actually working. So now I need to install a new library. So it's called React Spinners. And here we can see there's a lot of components. So let's just click on the demo page to see how many loading style that we can use. So here you can see there are different style, and it's quite popular as well for this library. So I think I'm going to use the ring loader. It's look pretty good. Okay, so now let's just install this and see you guys once I finish installing this. Alright, it has been installed now. Let me try to import this into in this case inside the home page. So right here, and then I need to copy this part and place it on top of the header. So this would be something like this. There's a space. And for loading, right now we haven't set this one. I'm going to set this as true. And I don't think that we need this CSS. Alright, so now let's just have a quick look. Alright, so this looks something like this, and the thing is that I want to have it like inside or in the middle and the center, and also resize it. It's look quite big right now. And I don't actually want to use this one. It would be the one called ring loader. So now let's just do that. Change this to ring loader, and then here as well as this one as well. And I change the size, just 50. Let's just have a look again. Alright, looking good. This is the logo, and I want to have it in center, and also change the color from blue to green. So now this one, I change this to green, and inside another div tag, style display equal to flex, justify content center. Now let's have a quick look again. Alright, now it's center, and the color now changed to green color. But the thing is that it show me this all the time. So what I'm going to do, I need to change this loading to loading, because I need to set another variable on top here. So this would be loading, set loading. By default, this as true. So here, once we tried, basically when the page load, it tried to get or try to fetch the data from the API. And once we have that, we successfully fetch all the data, then we can just set the loading back to false. So first the page load, it tries to show me the icon. When we successfully fetch all the data from the API, then it tries to turn it off, basically try to switch it back to off. And we use that loading inside this loading here. So it depends on whether it's true or false. Now let's just have a quick look again. Let me try to refresh this. So this try to fetch the data. You can see that it's right here. Once successfully fetched, then it try to disable or try to hide that icon again. So that's how it works. We have the loading icon done. So next one, it should be the icon. I want to change this icon to something else. So now let's just do that. Alright, so for this COVID-19 live state, for the logo right now, I'm going to use this emoji, the world emoji. I can just copy that right here from here. And now let's just go back to the app. And this navigation, So here, instead of like showing the logo, I just want to have the emoji of the world. I will refresh that. So you can see that this is the logo right here, but it's quite small. I need to change that, the size of that. So this font size equal to 30 pixel. Just have a look again. So it's looking better now. And also for the about, you can see that the margins looking a little bit different. I need to also change that as well. So here, just change this to margin top equal to 10 pixels. Right, so that's look better now. And what are the next step? So you can see that this one here, it say the date. This is from the previous one. I need to change that to today. So this is the right here, the date. Today is 25th, and I can just change the version to 2.1. So this is the updated date and the about page. So for the about page, you can see that there's like a little bit of scrolling. And now let's just have a quick look there. How can we fix that? So here the height right now is 100, and if you remember this height, the menu height, so it is by default it's 10 viewpoint height. Now we can just change this to 90 to make it like in full screen, so without like scrolling. Okay, so now there's no scrolling at all. You can see that there's nothing. And we have done this loading and also the menu. So what about next step? I can just try to install or try to create another one, which is the theme, the dark themes. So right here you can see that the background is white, and again with all of this as well, it's look kind of gray, light themes. I want to change or have like a switch right here. When I try to switch it on and off, then it try to also change the theme to whether it's like dark or it's white. So now let's just do that. Alright, so for this one, we're going to use the React toggle, and now let's just click and see the usage and also the examples. Okay, so these are the example. We can just turn on, turn off, and we can also have the custom class name, custom icon as well. So this one is better. It's look something that we're going to look for. So now let me just try to install this. And again, see you guys when I'm done. Alright, it's already installed. Now we're going to use this sample code. I just need to copy this part, and I need to also import that as well. So let me import this one here inside the home page. Just put it down here, and the code for that, which is this one again. So this should be under the COVID-19 life states. It's supposed to be right here. And also let's just put next line. And right now we don't have this function yet. Just comment it out. And this heart again, we don't have that. Just put it as like hi something, null, and then default check again, we don't have this. Default check, I would choose something like false again by default. So that should be good for now. Let's just have a quick look on the website. Alright, so here you can see that there's like a check, but then there's no styling. So see if there's like a, so basically right here and the CSS, we can just import that as well inside this one, the toggle. And again right here I need to do something else, so but then we can just see it for now. Here we go. This is we have right now. So I can just turn it on, turn it off with the text right there. I want to align this to be center, and also I'm going to use the custom symbol. So say in this case, let me try to search for the icon first, the symbol first, the emoji, which one I'm going to use. Alright, I guess I'm going to use this sun emoji, indicate that this is the light themes, and can just copy that. And inside here, instead of say checked, so if it checked, then it's going to turn it to the dark mode. So the unchecked should be this one. So by default it's going to show me the unchecked one, which is the sun, indicate this the light theme. And what happened when they click on the which is, so when they switch that to something else, then it's going to show me this moon, indicate that it is the dark themes. So just copy that one and place it right here. Alright, so I need to also center this in the middle. Star, text, align, center, and now let's just check it again. Alright, so it's now stay in the middle, and by default it's showing me this sun, which is indicate the light theme, or this is the dark mode when I click on this, but it does nothing for now, as you can see. But at least this is the step that we're going to finish soon. So here inside the on change, instead of saying like handle soap change, I would say handle dark themes change, and I need to create a function for this one. So right here, the arrow function. In this case, I just set the set dark themes equal to opposite to dark themes. So now let's just create this one, the dark themes here, with that variable cons dark theme, and then this one is set dark theme. By default I set this as false. So right here we have the opposite of dark theme. So say if the website first loaded as false, so when I try to switch it to on, basically it tried to do the opposite of whatever that it already has right now. So the opposite of false is equal to true, then the opposite of true is equal to false, basically like turn it on, turn it off, something like this. Okay, so we have that, but still it does nothing. As you can see, we need to right here the div tag right here. I just change this to say the background color. Right now I just use the dark theme, basically that variable. So if the dark theme is equal to true, then I just set the background color to black, and otherwise if not, I set this as white. Also for the text color as well, so say dark seems true, then this should be white, the contrast. and otherwise to black. Okay, so let's have a look on the website here. So this is the one. When I turn this to dark mode or dark theme, it tried to change the background color to black, as you can see, and also the text from black to white. So this is like the opposite of that. But I think one more thing we can improve is that right here you can see the body of each data. It's equal to a little bit like looking like white or gray, light gray. Then we can also change that one as well. So inside the code here, on top here, which is here, so the background color is light. So we can just, instead of like using this, we can just remove this to say dark theme. If it's true, then the background color should be dark, otherwise it's going to be light. Again, same for this text. If it's dark theme, the text should be light, or else it should be dark. So that's what should be like. When I turn it on, then this also turn into the dark themes, and also the text change from black to white. So this is the default one, and this is back to the dark themes. So it's looking better right now. And one things I want to also mention is right here. So say if the dark theme, this is the shortcut, we can just use like the dark theme directly, but there's another way, should be something like this. So if the dark theme equal to true, then we turn the background to dark. If not, then it can try to use the light. So that's another option that we can use as well. And I think it's looking a lot better now. And one thing is that for the menu right here, if you notice where did I get this color code from, so here inside the npm JS, you can see that this is the color that I get from. I just use that one. And I think that basically for this tutorial is taking a little bit longer than usual again. And right now, if you notice, we don't have the footer at the moment, we only have the header, but this is like basically the first step. And also all of the information with this. So if you see the home page, there's like a switch between dark mode and also the light mode. But in here for the about page, there's nothing to do at the moment. It just looks something like this. And now when we go back to the home page, we have implement this one and also this toggle as well. In the future, we can basically just move this to the top, and then once we try to say turn it into like dark mode, then it also affects the about page as well. And one last thing before I finish this video, I can just go to the inspect to show you whether this is like a responsive site or not. So in here, you can see that I can just switch to say iPhone X. You can see that it's looking something like this, looking good. And what about page? Again, it's responsive for now, even though we try to switch to say different screen size, it's still responsive with this as well, with the loading icon. And this version is 2.1, and see what else I can improve this. And let me know what else would you guys want me to update this website. And right here, if you can see one more thing, which is when I try to resize this to say something around this screen size, you can see that it's supposed to be like a hamburger menu if you normally use on the mobile, but right now we don't have that. But we can actually try to implement that in the future video. Oh, I think that we can still improve a little bit more, which is this right here. So the font size looking a little bit smaller. I can just change that right away here. So this should be the right here. Alright, I just changed the font size to 30 pixel for 3 of the card, and this is what it's looking like. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Hope you learned something from this video, and let me know if what else that you want me to update on this website. I can do that. Maybe in the future we can have like more pages right here to link to something else that is the information regarding to this COVID-19. And until then, see you guys in the next video. Stay safe.